Steven Gostkowski now has this one teed up, and we are underway from
Gillette
Stadium. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Hey! The jersey, icy as fuck.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And an alley to run.
It's still the same work, bitch. First play, nigga, touchdown. Fuck out of here, pussy. I do this shit.
Melvin Gordon, 79 yards.
I do, nigga.
And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. A tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
She said Matt Diaz me. Easy to message with me. Group chat.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And he'll take it out to the 25.
Still time. I'm ready to cook shit, man. I'm on this man shit. Pussies.
I just seen a nigga wait to grab this fight. He's using the cat.
So Brady in the pants.
I'm moving, but I cook shit. I'm saying, I be dubbing niggas twice in a row. You feel me? I do this. I did do the E-bro. I did that, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? When we in school, nigga.
And he'll be out of bounds.
Will we stand it? Do you want me to stand it?
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Sony Michel, his first carry. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, 66.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. From midfield, here's Brady. He's going to let this one go deep. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Brady. He's going to launch this thing. Try to squeeze it. It's intercepted. Picked off by
How many years ago, bitch?
Get this back to the 32-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out
allowed.
firing right
Hey,
away
bro.
and compound things by throwing an interception.
Bro, I've been cooking your ass, bro. You know what's up with me, bro.
The Los Angeles Chargers, you think Week 15, Charles, that win over Kansas City, but they're not sneaking up on anybody anymore. I mean, this is a team that can make a run in the postseason.
First play again, bro. These niggas ass, bro. Oh, man, don't mean shit. These niggas
And
ass.
all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Virgil Green, 68 yards.
That's how I did play action, bro. I did the same formation, bro. Play action.
Touchdown. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But
I still got it, man.
All the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Charles, for the New England Patriots, one stat that you and I were looking at before the game is kind of interesting. When they lost in weeks 14 and 15, it's the first time they suffered back-to-back defeats in December since 2002. So I don't know that they're in trouble as they go toward the playoffs, but not playing their best football.
I think that's a great point because you have to go back to 2002 for that to happen. So their level of consistency off the charts. But you're exactly right. They are not playing their best football. And what they're always competing for is one of those opening week buys where they have to play that extra game in the playoffs. It looks like this year they may very well have to play that extra game. And if that's the case, that's not the recipe for getting to the Super Bowl for the New England Patriots.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I listen to Don King. He better than
Everything you just said.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
You got to come to the top of the motherfucking leaderboard for you to change.
And he's able to get the first.
Hey, you got to win, pussy. Hey, you got to win.
36. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Touch him. Hey.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101
You
here,
see that
because
shit?
one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Gronk's first catch, good for a first down.
Well, there it is, partner. Brady to Gronk, their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about his football, as is Tom Brady. 2 great competitors, 2 fantastic players. Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Brady. Looking for a
James.
It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
We go.
Oh, look at that.
Oh! Ha! We go!
Nothing but green ahead of him. And
Oh!
he will not get all the way 2-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended receiver.
Bro, what the fuck, man? These niggas ass on here, bro. I come back, these niggas ass, bro.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Melvin Gordon with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
The ones he do part of the event, he don't go part of the none for real.
The kickoff team on the field send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. So the Patriots coming out now. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up.
I hate that map. That map ass.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
What is that?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught inside the 5.
Man, look at this shit.
A big play there for New England. 58 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback.
I didn't get that nigga the message.
In this league that's any good, that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. They come out here in the eye. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
I fucking do this!
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Oh, why you want to play this bum ass nigga? Never mind, I ain't saying that. Because you ass!
Brady.
I'm just saying, man.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Hey, man, play me, man.
They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. Oh, he spins past him and into space.
Man, I do this shit.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
This is too easy, girl.
Melvin Gordon on his way to a
This is
monster
too
game.
easy.
3 first-half touchdowns. And the
I thought the
Chargers
same,
find
bro.
a
I
way
did the
to
same for
stretch
me.
their lead.
He needs to.
Extra point right
Bro,
down the middle.
I'm not saying none
And
of
the
that.
route
What's
is on
up?
here in this first half.
Let's play with teams, nigga. Your team versus my team, nigga. Man, what's up?
The kickoff unit is out on
Let's
the
play with our
field,
real
and they
team,
will
go man,
send
too,
this
pussy.
one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
I've been paying attention last year. Dude, nigga.
Running right through it. And all that work.
Well, yeah, what team you like? You
You
switch teams every time.
Simply taking a knee, and that's the
You know, Redskins do
25-yard
bad.
line.
You know,
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back
man.
out onto the field. And they had 3 points
Redskins.
last time. But
Redskins
they didn't
did.
want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see
Oh, you
if
trying
they
to do
can
my play,
better
man. You
now.
trying to do my play.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time.
Oh,
That
shit.
offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this
I
time.
don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
that. Super toe. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, Michelle. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Brady now on first down. And Brady
Oh, come on, bro. Do this
intercepted
shit,
a
bro.
3rd time. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, partner, league-wide, I think we're set up for a wild month of January. It seems like this season, more than others, we've had a number of teams that you maybe say, hey, they're the Super Bowl favorites. Kind of the Rams early, then it was the Chiefs. Patriots kept winning, then the Saints, and now, heck, maybe even the Texans or the Bears could claim that moniker.
Yeah, it's going to make for a wild month of January. And you just wonder right now, are we missing a team or two that's just a little bit outside the playoff hunt? Could they get hot and be those teams you don't want to play and carry that momentum all the way to the Super Bowl? Yes, I'm looking at the Indianapolis Colts as one of them.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Brady and the Patriots now, 1st and 10.
I'm glad I don't get no
at the
animals.
39-yard line.
Yeah. I seen it.
So after the INT, it's Brady going for the deep ball. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball
But
loose
they no
and brings
foul.
up
Get the fuck
2nd
outta here.
down. Those passes
Yeah,
out
fuck, I'm
that
Chargers,
far
nigga.
wide always make you hold your breath a little bit.
Why
Felt
they
like it
got
was
my
in the
man
air
getting
for a
put on
while.
there,
What
though?
it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On the handoff, it's Michelle.
No.
And that
I
play
do this,
went
bro.
nowhere.
I do this,
Losing
man.
yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. To throw, it's Brady.
I seen some shit.
Dorsett
That bullshit
pulls
is
it
big,
in.
nigga.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Oh, hell no.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady.
ain't get shit, nigga.
Complete. Boy, a curious decision
Fuck out of
to
here.
go for it. Doesn't pan out.
I'm the
And
best,
the Chargers
man.
will get the football back in excellent field position. Now Gordon on first down. 20. There goes Melvin Gordon. Touchdown, L.A. Melvin Gordon on.
Oh, he quit.
That's all, folks.
Hey, you still gotta play me, bro. For real.
What I do?
You ain't do nothing. You still gotta play me.
Alright, you gotta play Clifford.
Nah, he don't want to play me, bro.
So you saying you better than Kurt?
He not. I played him before. I beat him before. I played him before. I already played him, bro.
Somebody help me out. So I know somebody saw on the side that I got shot.
I'm the best. You play me? Oh, you said that like pussy.